Jupiter leaves Libra, the sign of the relations, next October 10, and those relations that surpassed the quadrature of Jupiter with Pluto and the opposition to Uranus, because we really resisted the change. Surely, those relations that endured these influences avoided the change, the transformation, and support them on the heavy transit of Saturn and Lilith to sustain fractured structures based on the status quotient. I regret to say that with the passage of Jupiter by Scorpio, will birth what was yet to born, but especially will die what was about to die. Jupiter in Scorpio comes to open the cracks that Saturn concealed by clinging to the old, to the anachronistic, because today's relations are not sustained in a solid structure, neither in the east nor in the west, but Jupiter transit the 8th house of the fixed zodiac. So losing, we also win. The Master Jesus said, "Let the dead bury their dead." So Jupiter is the great benefactor and is lord of Sagittarius, sign of fire. In the West, the dead rest under the earth, and in India, the dead are cremated. So Jupiter comes to incinerate everything that is dead in us. Bad qualities, bad desire. It is a transit that allows us to purify our psychic world. The great benefit in the sign of liberation, that is moksha. We place all our intentions at the feet of the Guru, because the 8th house is the 12th from 9th, and putting all our intentions at the feet of the Guru is to deliver. Jupiter demands surrender. Lord Krishna says, "Do not expect the fruit, that is akarma. The fruit will come, but it is a year to focus our attention on the seed rather than on the fruit." Jupiter in Scorpio speaks of our deep desire, but all unconscious desire come from Scorpio. For example, uncontrolled sexual desire. That's why we die every day. Deep sexual desire and non-control of our primary energy wears us slowly. But in addition, we try to fill our gaps with sex. A man seeks a woman and another, and his desire never ends. The uncontrolled desire increases, and that is why I say that relationship will be affected, because Jupiter increases the desire and Uranus wants to release and experience new things. But without forgetting the conscious and controlled sexual practice, we can use that expansive energy to direct our attention to our great goal and dreams of life. We take from the depths of our psyche all that wrought our lives with the transit of Jupiter in Scorpio, and our mind with greater clarity will take advantages of the next transit of Jupiter to its sign of domicile, Sagittarius. If the 8th house is the 12th from 9th, the sacrifice we now make up will have its result when Jupiter reaches Sagittarius. Jupiter can plunge us into the dark, murky waters of Scorpio, or it can help us to emerge as a lotus from the mud. So friends, please, I request you remember to subscribe my channel and share the good, because the good is shared, that is multiplied. So please subscribe my channel, and thank you for listening and watching my video. Love you all.